Everybody, it is September 28th. I had to think about what month it is. I apologize for no videos for the last few days. I've been on the road. And so, anyway, let's talk about today. And if I missed your birthday, you can always go on my website, which is it'sallinthecards.com, and look at your birthday. And it might be somewhere in the past because, the cards have multiple birthdays. So let's talk about today because it's a Nine of Hearts day right here. Nine of Hearts. And the planetary ruler, because we're in Libra, is the Five of Diamonds. And in between the two is this wonderful Seven of Clubs, which is all about refining our mental energy and really tapping into the higher thinking. Excuse me. That's the other reason I haven't been on the thing, on the video. So, the Nine of Hearts is a semi-fixed card, so you can see that the inner influences are both sevens. This is a card that is presently sitting in Saturn and Saturn. Well, for life it sits there, but it moves back and forth with its counterpart, the Seven of Diamonds, in each and every cycle we have. Whether it's a weekly cycle, a monthly cycle, doesn't matter. They just go back and forth with each other. And so this is double Saturn, who, Saturn is the authoritarian. Often the pictures of Saturn, the god Saturn, he has a little naked baby on his lap who he's spanking. So we have to watch our P's and Q's with Saturn do its bidding with our self-discipline. This card is all about letting go. It's a card of universal love. And oftentimes when this card shows up, someone will show up from our past, or there's a relationship that's no longer serving us. And, it's hard to let go of relationships because they're a really huge aspect of our being in these bodies, right? Our relationships with one another. And this nine really acts as a mirror. Oftentimes, when we have disappointment or someone disappoints us, it's because maybe we're disappointing ourselves in some way by making the wrong choices. So I always see when this card shows up, that it behaves like a mirror, for us to take a deeper look. That Five of Diamonds, curious as curious can be. It's also in the Saturn line, but it's bringing in Uranus, which is good. This is a very psychic influence. And if you notice, it has the Nine of Diamonds. The nines are powerful. God, it's so funny. The word substation just popped into my head. And I haven't been watching any sci-fi movies. That's so funny. The nines are substations. They're transitional energies that move us into global awareness. Would that be a substation? That's so trippy. The five is all about change, as you know. I've said this many times, and you probably already knew it anyway. It's a 28 day So we've got a lot of power in this day. So, I always acknowledge the numerology of the day itself. We're about to move into October, which is a very different energy from September. Can you believe it's going to be October in a couple of days? It's just like, this is the thing about time, because time lives in the perceptual realm. Sometimes it just doesn't seem real at all. Probably isn't. Somebody said to me the other day, I think we're living in a simulation. And what came to me, and this has not come to me before, because I've heard that a lot, was I think we're being transitioned into a simulation with all the technology, And then that was like, oh my God, now we have to think about that one, because that's a very interesting thought, isn't it? So today is a day of transition because we're in the substation of the Nine of Hearts. I kind of like that. And with the Five of Diamonds, which wants to change our values and our priorities. And it's also a day, when money can change hands. Money could be going out, coming in. And then, we've got the Seven of Diamonds energy, which is very profound because it's a double influence, and it's the inner world of the Nine of Hearts. And that card is, the card that represents the marriage of heaven and earth, of spirit and matter, of the mind and the heart. So a lot of sevens, a lot of nines, a lot of diamond energy. We can get some clarity today if there's something we need to be clear about. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm going to do my best to be here every day. I hurt my back moving furniture. I'm a little bit of a nut when it comes to, I've been doing feng shui since the 80s. So if one thing is off, let's change the whole house, So that was dumb, but I love what ended up happening. I hope you have a magnificent day, And I love you very much. Okay, thank you for being here. Big hugs. Bye.